Hi guys, it's Lizzie from the Academy team and this is the Sony ZV-E10 Mark II. With this being the latest addition to Sony's content creation camera lineup, what better place to come to put this camera through its paces than the Channel Islands. Hopefully it's going to get a little bit sunnier than it currently is, but it gives me the opportunity to channel my inner travel content creator. So let's go and spend the next 24 hours exploring the islands. We've got a new 26 megapixel aps-c back illuminated X-R CMOS sensor, which is very similar in fact to the one found inside the FX30, paired with the Bion Z XR processor, so you can expect to capture both high quality stills and video. An ISO range of 100 to 32,000, which is expandable up to 102,400, and 11 frames per second continuous shooting. So while the majority of what I'm going to show you relates to video, this is actually a very capable stills camera too. There are 759 phase detection AF points with 94% coverage, which is actually a huge improvement compared to the 425 points and 84% coverage that we had on the original ZV-E10. So this just offers you a lot more freedom and confidence when it comes to focusing, especially if you're a solo shooter who's having to film themselves. We've got 4K 60 and 4K 30 video, as well as 422 10-bit all-intra internal recording. For ultimate flexibility in post, there's also S-Log 3 and S-Cinetone. And if you wanted to limit the amount of work needed in post-production, then you can actually import your own preferred LUTs directly to the camera. If you wanted to make things even easier on yourself, then the ZV-E10 Mark II also features cinematic vlog settings. It's just a little option on screen that if you turn it on, it turns all of your settings to cinematic vlog orientated ones. So your aspect ratio and frame rate will be fixed to give your video that cinematic look, but then you get access to these really cool presets called looks and moods. You can have a bit of creative freedom with these, but essentially the 5 different looks are varied in contrast and saturation, and the 4 different moods are varied in color tone. I actually love this as a way of getting creative with the video that you shoot while you're maybe still getting to grips with things like color grading or post-production. And it could actually be that you just don't have time on a particular project, but you still need to put your creative stamp on it. And having that selection of presets to choose from, I think is great. And of course, this wouldn't be a ZV camera if we didn't have all of Sony's vlogging functions, which we know and love, such as bokeh switch, product showcase, soft skin effect, and auto face exposure. Improvements have been made to the image stabilization in active mode, as well as to the 3 capsule microphone, because you can now control its directivity. When it comes to usability, specifically the ease of it, there are also changes from the original ZV-E10. The first being the buttons and dials. We've now got an actual switch for the S&Q settings rather than just the button you'd need to press multiple times to toggle through. Sticking to the ease of use theme, and for those of you who like to shoot vertically, the ZV-E10 Mark II has a vertical UI, so the on-screen options will rotate with you. And if you're not yet savvy on all the technical terminology or how to change settings manually in the camera yourself, then there is a really cool feature called My Image Style, which essentially allows access to some slider controls, so you can still get those creative looks to your photography and your video without needing to know technically how it's done. And that's one of the things I really like about the ZV range of cameras from Sony, and in particular the ZV-E10 Mark II, because it really can be as simple or as complicated to use as you want to make it, which just means it's a great camera for you to pick up and use with zero photographic knowledge, and then for it to grow with you as your skills progress. You'll still be able to use the camera and then access more of its full potential. make this camera a smart choice. Its connectivity, we've got built-in Wi-Fi and USB-C for faster data transfer, and you can connect it seamlessly to your smartphone for easy uploading to social media. And finally, the fact that you can change the lens. With over 70 native Sony lenses that you can chop and change to, it just gives you so much more freedom in what you choose to create. For the entirety of this trip, I have literally just been using the new kit lens, which is the Power Zoom 16 to 50mm f3.5 to 5.6 OSS2 lens, and that's one, because I wanted to keep my kit lightweight, but two, I just wanted to show you what it could do. Sadly, that's it. My time here in the Channel Islands is over, and I'm just about to get the boat back and then get on a plane. But before I go, if you did want to find out any more information on the new Sony ZV-E10 Mark II, then head on over to jessops.com now, or pop into your nearest store where one of our experts will be more than happy to help. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you have, don't forget to give it a like, hit subscribe, and smash that bell icon so you can stay up to date on all our latest content. That's it from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye!